Magician!
Hey YouTube, Dog Magician 84 here for the tournament report, and God, I am shattered. Tonight was a success. Considering. I took my 54 card Dark Magician deck and did really well. Winning against two ritual decks but failing against a fusion deck. Poor Harrison was even more unluckier than me, I swear. I do genuinely feel bad that he wasn't really able to do much. Had all those monsters but no ritual spells. It was just very unfortunate. I don't appreciate him banishing Dark Magician with Ice Dragon's Prison. That just wasn't nice. I did get him back for it though. So yeah, off to a good start. Then against Jack with his Nekroz Drytron deck, I was kind of nervous since I saw some mad plays he did against Kai. There was one point where he had a field of Brianak, Unicorn, the Nekroz rituals, and Geomathmech Final Sigma. He was able to summon it by using something that he treated as a level 11 tuner. I forget which monster it was, and one of the Drytrons, and then made it. It was like, oh god, that's nuts and kind of cracked. So I was a little bit nervous going into this match. Plus I was fearful of Nekroz of Trishula, the only Nekroz that I hate with a passion. Of course that didn't come up until game 2, but I'll get to that in a moment. He didn't seem to do that much against me in game 1, or didn't have a lot, and I of course proceeded to unintentionally OTK him. The plays I did were just cracked, so I'm just shocked that I was able to pull it off. So used Magician's Souls, brought out Dark Magician, then tributed him off to make Dark Eradicator Warlock. I also got out Mahard, which I drew off one of my draw spells. I played, and then of course I did 5,000 points of effect damage through his effect by playing Secrets, Knowledge, and when I played the Knowledge, I actually drew into Mahard plus Toon Table of Contents. I was like, oh my god, I can do another 3k to him. So I dropped him to 3k, and then attacked the game with Warlock and Mahard. Yeah, that was nuts. Who would have thought that Dark Eradicator Warlock would actually win me a game? Unless of course I was playing, the actual Dark Eradicator Warlock deck in previous Dark Magician deck Grand Championships. One thing I was meant to find out but never thought to do was whether or not generic effect negation could be activated in response to the burn effect, or whether it worked in the same way as Trick Stars, where it just doesn't activate, technically. Um, yeah, I wish I had looked up the ruling beforehand, but thankfully it never came up. Um, and then game 2 was closer, and then of course he decided to be mean and banish my original copy of Dark Magician with Trish. Seriously, what is the beef with Dark Magician? Like, first Kai banishes it with Called by the Grave, then Harrison banishes him with Ice Dragon's Prison, and then Jack banishes him with Nekroz of Trish. Leave Dark Magician alone! He did nothing wrong! But yeah, luckily I did pay him back big time. What was it I did? Oh yeah, I think I special summoned another Dark Magician and banished Nekroz of Valkyrus, then Normal summoned Skilled Dark and attacked the game. So yeah, at least I got my revenge on him and Harrison. Not so much Kai, which was unfortunate, which I'll get to in a moment. So it was very surprising that I was doing well with a 54 card deck. You would think that there'd be so many inconsistencies, but I guess there wasn't. That came in the third and final round, much to my annoyance. So, yeah, got paired against Kai, so whoever... Wait. I was going to say whoever won this would win the whole thing, but, well, technically I was right, but I'll get to that in a second. But, yeah, if I did beat him, then I actually would have gone undefeated and, won the whole tournament. No such luck. The luck just wasn't on my side. Ash and the usual OTK bullshit's just ruined me. Now I did side my anti-OTK cards in. I thought I'd side out the extra cards that I'd already shown and put in my whole side deck really. It was only 13 cards. It was playset of Nibiru, playset of Ghost Spell, 2 Battle Faders, 2 Swift Scarecrows, Caught by the Grave and 2 Prohibitions. I wish I had more time to make a proper one, but it would do. I did see one-sided card though, which was the Swift Scarecrow. Thought I'd be alright. So I was just literally trying to win as quickly as possible and stop him OTKing me, but of course he countered my countering with Caught by the fucking Grave and ashed my hard. See, and people wonder why I don't like Ash. And yeah, that was the end of an impressive run. Not happy that I lost against him again. I wanted revenge. But couldn't get it that time. But I will not rest until I have made him pay dearly for banishing my Dark Magician. Like, I will hunt him down and beat him in a duel, or even better, a match. He's not getting away with it. No one banishes my favourite card and gets away with it. And then, of course, at the end of it, there was a very interesting result. The top 4 was a 4-way tie. So yeah, 5 of us participated, and 5 of us had the same score. Me, Jack, Kai, and Harrison. I don't know how the hell that works, but yeah, it was interesting because all 4 of us won 2 games and lost 1 game. So yeah, it worked out. So yeah, technically, all four of us won the whole event. I mean, it's not something that should happen, but it is what it is. Which, yeah, that technically does mean that I actually won a minor league tournament, and is technically my first tournament win for the first time in a while. Even though it doesn't feel like it, because I lost my last round. But still, a tournament win's a tournament win. I'll take it. It's just bewildering that I managed it with the deck I had. And yeah, Keller unfortunately finished last, even though he was playing Altergeists, which I was dreading, because I saw him assembling it before the event began. I was like, oh no, he's playing one of my top four most hated decks of all time. I actually don't want to get paired against him. So thankfully I didn't and avoided it. Now he did get a bye win, but lost his other games, which is kind of shocking. And I'm just thinking, how the hell did he struggle with Altergeists? I mean, if he hadn't been playing them for long, it's understandable, but Altergeists have just always been one of those annoying, easy win decks, because they just do so much bullshit that just don't let you play. But yeah, thankfully I avoided that. I did wonder who I'd get in the last round. It would have been either Kai or Kel, both of which playing decks that I hate, but of course I would have preferred to face Kai for a number of reasons. One, I already explained earlier, and two, as much as I hate Fluffals, I would much rather play against them than Altergeists any day, because at least against Fluffals I do technically get to play, even if I end up going first, but if I get OTK'd, I still didn't get a chance to do anything. Yeah, I'm just wondering if maybe I should not bother with Swift Scarecrow, if it's going to get cucked by Called By. Although, to be fair, if I had Ghost Spell in hand as well, I could have stopped it. But, of course, that requires me to have both hand traps in hand, so I don't know. Just didn't get lucky there. Then again, with 54 cards, the chances of seeing the cards you want are very slim. So, yeah, while it was fun doing that this evening, I need to go back to playing Dark Magician properly and keep it at 40. 40 is just perfect for me, so hopefully I'll have better luck next time. But, yeah, still, I'm on a buzz. Of course, even though there was a four-way tie, apparently the standings were left with me first, Kai second, Jack third, and Harrison fourth. So it's like, okay, I don't know how that particular order works, but I'll take it, and it's still a tournament win. Yugi's plot armour is strong. I wish it could have been even stronger against Fluffals, but there's always next time. And speaking of next time, Elemental Heroes will finally get to shine in the minor league. So maybe my best chance at beating a fusion deck is with a fusion deck. I should have a much better chance with Elemental Heroes, and I did actually beat Fluffals with Elementaries before, although this was in a Dead Universe Comics Royal Rumble years ago. And this was, of course, was back when Stratos and Super Poly were both banned, but it should be fine. Like, I've beaten Fluffals with Elementaries before, and I'll do it again. Yeah, if Dark Magician couldn't do it, then hopefully Elemental Heroes will. I'm absolutely not going easy. I will show no mercy. And like I said, I will not rest until I get my revenge on Kai. But, yeah, anyway, other than that, hope you enjoyed the tournament games. I know I did. And, yeah, thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Forgot to mention that I didn't even get to use the rest of the cards I had on hand. Oh well, as always, next time I use this Legacy Dark Magician deck. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the Dark Magician YouTube channel.